Hey there, veteran guardians and new light players. This is Delta115 bringing you guys a new Destiny 2 video. Today is week 6 of season 19, season of the Seraph, and we're going to continue the next few steps for the More Than a Weapon quest. And as you guys are already aware, let me do this again. I'm wearing the Iron Companion hood for my Warlock. That's right, this was my favorite helmet back in Destiny 1, and it's always been my favorite helmet. I used it one time to make a armor set, but I'll explain it another time. Right now, we got a quest to do.
Your efforts to acquire the Submind Data have been proving effective. My reconstruction continues apace. This is not the first time the Hive have sought to steal my weaponry. I froze an entire brood on Mars to stop their last attempt. Despite their persistence, they have never once succeeded. In no small part thanks to the Vanguard. This time will prove no different. My diagnostics indicate that we nearly have enough data to complete the repair cycle. Once the Warsats are under our control, I will lay waste to the Wrathborn. If they so desire to witness the power of a war mine, then I will gladly oblige.
Alright, feel free to pause the video if you want to read this dialogue that Rasputin has spoken to us, but for now I'm going to accept it. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the upgrade. So, infiltrator gear unlocked. This is the final one. Victory is within our grasp. The most effective tactic at this juncture is the continuation of offensive efforts. Rasputin's eyes shine brightly, as if with excitement. I have secured access to the last of Braytek's covert ops implements. They will further enhance your ability to infiltrate the facilities across Sol and retrieve the Submind Data therein. Rasputin raises his head slightly, looking off into the distance. Clovis developed these tools for nefarious purposes, but in your hands, they will save humanity. And the last upgrade I'm taking is the Stream Ordnance. There we go. Now, the next step is to acquire 500 Seraph key codes, but I've already done that, which bypasses to the next step, open a Seraph chest in a Heist Battleground. Okay guys, once you finish the opening the Seraph chest from the Heist Battleground, our next step is to return to the helm, which I'm already here. So let's go to the exoframe wing and see what's going on. Oh, hello?
We have no time for pleasantries, Osiris. I bring grim tidings. My Techians have been trying to make sense of Xivu Arath's tactics. Her armies are legion, yet she commits minimal forces to battle.
Minimal forces? Every Wrathborn we cut down is replaced by 2 more.
She could replace them tenfold, so why does she show restraint? Her worm feeds on warfare. The more violent the act, the greater the power she draws from it.
Much like Savathun's worm fed on guile and deceit. Do you mean to say that...
This is not a war. It is a ritual. Her death singers weave their magic and prepare for a grand sacrifice.
If so, our strategy remains unchanged. Retake the Warsats and eradicate the Wrathborn.
Just as Xivu Arath desires. The Warsats are immensely powerful. Their use would result in unparalleled destruction. She cares not which side is obliterated. Her worm will gorge itself on the carnage either way.
She would turn her armies into blood sacrifices. And the Warsats would be the blade.
Overwhelming force has proven to be the only effective tactic against the Hive. Without it, I do not know what to do.
Then I suggest you think of something, and quickly.
I will apprise your vanguard of these findings.
Okay. After we saw that conversation, our next step is to head to the tower to talk to Commander Zavala. Alright guys, we're at the tower, and we're going to Commander Zavala's office, which will start something, I don't know, so let's see. Yep, we're going to join a meeting. So I'm going to mute my mic and enjoy the meeting.
The Warsats are a means to an end. Xivu Arath will bask in the destruction they bring, and open the Ascendant Plane above Earth, as she did on Tora Bottle. It does not matter who pulls the trigger. We must cease our efforts to restore the War Mind.
No. We've worked too long and too hard to stop now. Rasputin is our best shot at winning this war.
That is precisely my concern. He is a weapon made to be wielded.
He is more than a weapon. He's our ally. And he will act in humanity's best interest.
Are you certain? He has kept secrets in the past, acted without counsel or consensus.
So have you. Rasputin's made mistakes. But he's learned from them. The same as the rest of us.
Then I propose we aim not for total victory, but a stalemate. Allow Rasputin to prevent Xivu Arath from claiming her prize, and refrain from using it himself.
It's settled then. We hold the line.
Okay, that was a very interesting Vanguard meeting. So after you saw that cutscene, you will automatically be loaded into the helm, which will help you progress to your next step. Speak to Rasputin at the helm. So let's make our way to Rasputin.
I am a machine of war, built for a singular purpose: to destroy any and all threats to humanity. Clovis and I disagreed on what constituted such threats, but not on the means to the end. On Mars, I developed the escalation protocol to combat the Hive. Ever-increasing application of force in the face of rising opposition. Was I playing into Xivu Arath's hands even then? Has she always accounted for my methodologies? What purpose do I serve if my actions place humanity in danger? Am I even capable of developing a solution without mass destruction? This is a calculation I have never had to make. It will take time to run the necessary combat simulations. Follow the directions of the Vanguard in the interim. I will contact you if and when I have determined our next objective.
Alright, feel free to pause the video if you want to read this dialogue that Rasputin has spoken to us. But for now, I'm going to pick up my reward and I'm going to take gear instead of Umbral Energy since I've got a lot. And that's the end of this week's quest. Alright, before I end this video, there's a new message that's available every weekly reset. So I'm going to mute my mic and let you guys hear the message.
Ikora was so bright, so full of promise. How she glowed. Like the light filled her, But it was her eyes that convinced me to take her as my apprentice.
What did you see in them?
Hunger. She was desperate to prove herself back then. I knew the feeling well.
And you know it again now.
When Ikora looks in my eyes, what do you think she sees?
Everything that she always has.
She pities me, Mara.
As you and I have pitied others. Those who hang on our every word. Your cultists, my people. Do not mistake Ikora's pity for disdain. If she pities you, it is out of love.
I have no love for the cult of Osiris.
No. Ask me what I see when I look into your eyes, Osiris.
I will not. But you'll tell me just the same.
I see a man who is afraid he'll never be able to live up to the expectations that other people have placed on him. A man so afraid to hurt or be hurt that he's spent his very long, very accomplished life holding those same people at arm's length. This burden, this inheritance of guilt, it is Ikora's too.
I never wanted this for her.
As your mentors never wanted it for you.
And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we have another exotic quest, which is the third catalyst for the Revision 0, but as I said from my previous ones, you don't need to worry about that. I will work on it as soon as possible, and I'll have that video out again as soon as possible. So don't worry about the should you choose to accept it part 3 quest. I'll work on it as soon as I can. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel for the latest Destiny 2 and other gaming content. And also, if you want to get notified and for extra content, you can check out my socials, which the links will be down in the description box below. That is all, my fellow Guardians. This is Delta 115, signing out.